how you doing? Wearing a hoodie tonight. I was gonna take it off for recording, but you know what? It's still just too cold in my house, and I don't. I figure you guys don't care if I look like a little puff ball. It's not like body shots or anything, so just deal with it. Okay, so yes, Belle is our one that is not a haxalot in the house. The other three are still on the mend with their cough. Belle is the one holding strong because she is the mighty Chihuahua warrior, aren't you, Belly? So she's healthy, 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 happy, 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 and it's really amazing because she's the one that keeps kissing all the other dogs, like she almost tried to with me. So you know it gets a little crazy here, but she's healthy. How Belle? Okay, so here it is. So I started it round 2 P2 VLCD on Tuesday. And so Wednesday morning I got on the scale and I had released 1.8 pounds. And then on the next day, which was today, I had lost 1.4 for a total now should be of 3.2. And so I'm happy with that release. I do think that the increase of water intake that I have vowed to do is definitely a big help. I am shocked at how many bottles of water I'm going through because I'm making a point to kind of save them up. So I see throughout the day how much is really getting consumed, and it's pretty cool. So another thing that I wanted to do was reread pounds and inches, and I'm really, really glad that I made that choice because I'm really amazed at a lot of stuff that I thought I got the first time around, but I probably skimmed through a bit too much. I mean, I'm really actually forcing myself to reread even parts of it, parts that I didn't think were that important to me the first time. So, like, you know, like what causes the different types of obesity and all those different things. So, besides a lot of other stuff that I've come across that makes a whole bunch of sense, you know, for instance, I know I was very plain Jane my first round as far as not experimenting with a lot of the stuff that now, you know, I'm not being offensive to anybody. I mean, a lot of you have been able to incorporate coconut oil, chocolate delight, you know, mixing some of the vegetables and still have a great result. I chose not to go that route, and then it wasn't until P3 that I tried some of those things, and it was just too much too soon and just slammed my system, which I've learned from that. But anyway, but one thing I read in pounds and inches. Now, the pounds and inches that I read from, I'm going to put her down. Say bye-bye. 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 Okay. So, the, back on square. The manuscript that I have at work online, I think it's a different, from a different source than the one that I printed out and have here at home. So page-wise, it's different because the font is a different size. So I could say it's page 35, but if you look on another one online, it may not be exactly page 35. But this is going to be very interesting because when I think about how many vlogs I've watched where people say, oh, I cannot believe, you know, I skipped a meal and now I gained because of it. Now I guess here comes a Colleen theory. No, I don't think it was because you skipped the meal. I don't. And now I have pounds and inches that I read that's telling me kind of the same thing. I've always wondered if maybe it's because I would say 90% of the time when people say that they skipped a meal, it was because they were too darn busy. And if you're too darn busy, probably what also happens is you either forget or exclude purposely your water intake because you might be out and about and you don't want to have to worry about finding a bathroom or whatever the case may be, and your body probably went into I need to hold on to this water mode, and your gain is most probably because of excess water. That's the Colleen theory, okay? But this is why I have that theory, and this now is coming from pounds and inches. Okay, so let me find my little... Here we go. This is where he was explaining about not relying on the butcher to measure your meats and whatnot, and he was also going into, this is the segment where he was going into what you should combine, what you shouldn't combine, what you can separate, what you shouldn't separate, and within that, he says, and now I lost it again. Okay, so in that he says, those not uncommon patients who feel that even so little food is too much for them can omit anything they wish. And I believe it also says a little bit further down, but I'm too afraid to lose my spot and not find it. But I believe he also puts in here that basically the protein is what's the most important and everything else is kind of fluff after that. because he was just trying to get us to a 500 calorie a diet day, 500 calorie a day diet. That would not be any more than 500 calories, because he's very emphatic about that too. But then from there is when he started, picking and choosing, based on his research, which foods would be the best within the 500 calories a day. So, okay, so there I'm going to leave it with that for tonight. I've given you my stats. I've told you I'm good about my water and my little, what's the word? Moment of pounds and inches. Okay, so, all right, guys. Talk to you later. See you later. Love you lots. Bye.